Miss Sheryl Lee Ralph, let me just first say thank you for your voice, for who you are, and for your transparency. When you were speaking today, you said one thing. You said, I am a woman and I know where my voice belongs. What did you mean by that for so many black women who are trying to find their voice, especially in this moment?
You know, for me, I come from a place of, they always talk about freedom. I see freedom. I don't just see freedom, I feel freedom. I feel the power within me. I feel the ability to me to rise on up and go just a little bit higher. I feel it even with all the boundaries in front of me. I feel the possibilities. I know where my voice belongs, and for me, it's to speak truth to power so that others can know we're so wonderful. We have been through so much and still we rise. We have been beaten down and still we find a song. We have been given nothing and still we make something out of it. I know what that freedom feels like, to believe that I can make it.
So many women don't know what that freedom feels like, and I'm glad you used that word freedom because I love the fact that with this ticket, that the Harris Walls ticket, that they chose Beyonce's song Freedom. And with that song, as I was, we sing the song, but when you read through the lyrics, one of the lyrics says, Freedom, where are you? And she says, I won't let my freedom rot in hell. So when you hear, I'm not going to let my freedom rot in hell, that also includes your vote.
Oh my God.
Why does that matter to you?
Oh, you know what? When I think about the DNC and I think about being so young and I think about looking on that little 12-inch black and white screen, and this lady came up and she was just sitting there so authentically saying, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. Fannie Lou Hamer, and what she did to bring other people together to realize you may feel down and out. In fact, some of you may be down and out, but if you want to find a way up, understand the power of your vote. Stop throwing it away. If you are in a place and a moment where your vote is actually going to count, use it. Make it count, because whether you know it or not, your vote is your voice, and you must be heard. And we refuse to acknowledge that we deserve to be heard.
Talk about that. That rings so true. Doesn't matter where we go. And I talk to women. We have conversations on mic, and as soon as the mic is cut off, we're like, oh, "Girl, let me just tell you what's going on." And then we talk about what's happening in our bodies that we're putting on the back burner, whether it's PCOS, fibroid, stress, trying to make ends meet. We have that conversation in quiet, but we're not having it out loud. Do you feel like we are in an era now, especially with Harris being at the top of the ticket, where that conversation is going to come front and center even more?
I think we are definitely in a place where possibly it can be the absolute subject of many conversations. But you know what? You know who doesn't know your story? The people you didn't tell it to. If you had the story to tell and you did not share the story, whose fault is that? And then sometimes, what we do is we listen to other people tell us what we shouldn't be doing. I will never forget, I was doing some of these rounds and different campaigns, different DNCs, and I would always sing. And somebody came up to me and they said, what's with the singing? Maybe you shouldn't sing. I mean, you just don't need to sing everywhere. And guess what I did? I stopped. No. I stopped singing. And then somebody higher up came back and said, wait a minute, why did you stop singing? And I said, well, so-and-so said that it was just too much. They said, so-and-so can't sing. Ha ha! So I'm up there listening to somebody who can't sing, trying to tell me that I should just stop singing. I should just stop sharing my voice. See, that's what we get into, listening to other people. Share your story. Tell your story, because that's the only way you're going to get some help.
I love it. Lastly, Ms. Ralph, I know you've been doing a lot of interviews and a lot of rounds, and we come with our questions. But I want to know, what is it that you want to say that maybe you haven't said yet while you've been talking to people?
Life is to be lived. Now, I heard someone say, Walls, you can sleep when you're dead. Every day that you wake up, you've got another chance to try again, to improve a little bit better, relax a little bit more. But it is a day of life. Don't waste it. Don't waste the life you've been given. Don't do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the purpose that God has for you and the lives that help us all. We appreciate you a lot. Thank you, Ms. Ralph.